Hi everybody, it's Diane. Well, I'm making a little video to show you how to create a wallpaper for your phone. Should be just the right size for your phone. You can use the same technique to make a wallpaper for your tablet or a header for your Twitter, but what I'm going to do is, since it's for a phone, typically phones we're using in portrait up and down, not landscape. So I'm going to start, this was my wallpaper I created for my iPad. So we're going to go to File. This is the ArtStudio for iPad app. We're going to go to File and we're going to do New. We're going to do a new image and we're going to do it the opposite of what I have here. We're going to do it actually 1200 wide. That's 1200 pixels across and 2000 pixels high. Just the opposite of what I had here for my wallpaper for my iPad. And then we're going to do transparent. I always like working with transparent layers. Create. Okay, so we are going to import some photos here. Import from photos. Here's what we're creating. I already created it. I'm just going to show you how I created it. But we're making a phone wallpaper for Kayla, my friend on Twitter. So I asked her to send me a picture of her phone screen, just a screenshot. So she sent me a screenshot. It just so happens it's exactly the right size. It fit right into the 1200 by 2000 pixels. That's a fairly large picture, so you'd have a very good high quality image. So this is her phone screen, and I'm just using that as a guide. Okay, we are going to make another layer, and we're going to fill that layer with black. I hit the bucket fill and make sure we've got blacks chosen here, and then bucket fill with black. Okay, so now I've got one black layer here, and I've got one layer that's Kayla's picture. These little dashed lines here are handles. I can move those layers one on top of the other just by grabbing those little handles. Okay, so we're going to import some more pictures. Import, insert as a layer, import from photos. That's very important that you do it in that manner. So we are going to import Wisp. There are 3 monsters that she would like to have on her phone wallpaper. Is a Wisp, File, Import, Insert as a layer, Photos. The Wisp and the alien Pom-Pom from Halloween. They dressed up Pom-Pom as a green alien. I love her. She's one of my favorite monsters also. And then we're going to import one more. File, Import, Insert as a layer from Photos, Camera Roll. And that's going to be the flower. But we don't have any images of flower. Just picture screenshots from phones and whatnot. So we're going to edit that picture. I just move and scale. So we're going to, first thing I'm going to do is just move it to get rid of most of the color. Edit, edit, transform layer, move and scale. Just getting rid of, like I said, most of the green there. Okay, so now I can use this tool here where I can capture with a magic wand, choose magic wand, and let's just see what happens when we choose that green. The browns and yellows are too close to that green color. We're going to drop that down a little bit. And this will get rid of most of the green. So we're going to, so we selected that. Now we're going to go to Edit, Clear Selection. And there we just got rid of all of that green. Select, deselect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is clean up around flower. I am actually going to hide these monsters so I can have flower right on top of the black. Well, maybe I'll do a layer of white. Let's add another layer here. Let's make it white. It's a little bit easier to clean up an image on white. So I created another layer. I'm going to do bucket fill, and I'm going to choose white. Bucket fill white. See how it really shows all the little messy stuff that we just have to clean up here? So we're going to use the eraser tool and select the layer the flower is on, flower. And then we're going to go in and erase. Now this tool here tells us the size of the eraser, and this tool tells us here how opaque the eraser is. So if it's all the way up to 100% and I erase like that, okay, undo. If it's, well, let's just take it halfway down the opacity and a little bit smaller brush size. You see how it erases it a little bit. You have to rub it pretty good to make it erase completely. And I'm so glad we have an undo button. So I'm going to put it all the way up. I'm going to have my brush a little bit larger, and then I'll make it smaller as I work around the closer and smaller. I'll come back and detail it with a smaller eraser tool. So I'm doing this very quickly. Normally when I erase, I'm very meticulous, very cautious about not taking out any part of the picture that should be still there. Me, right now, I'm just kind of hurrying through this part of it. Just, you've got the idea. Clean it up. You can zoom in to get a little bit closer to the edge. Make your tool really, your eraser tool smaller to get down into little sharp points like this. Make your eraser a little bit bigger now to clean up bigger areas that you don't need a small tool. Okay, so you've got the idea here. Zooming in really helps a lot. Oh, dawn of fire, what's ready to be collected? Oh, all my food and everything I've been creating, my resources on Dawn of Fire just gave me a notification that they're all ready to be collected. Ooh. Well, they're going to have to wait a little bit while I make this video, but I like that I have notifications that tell me when to come and take care of that. But I have been pretty much had my game open. When I'm sewing at work, I'll have my game open next to me. It's handy. I can just look over at it and do what I need to do. Okay, so here, make that eraser tool a little bit bigger just to erase these bigger areas here. Okay, all right, so I did that really quickly. I would normally spend a lot more time to clean that up, but okay, so there's flower all cleaned up, and now flower is a sticker. There is no background to flower. If I hide my white, you'll see that flower has no white background behind it, has no black background. It's no background, it's just a sticker. We're going to open up our monsters again and take a look at them. Okay, oh, the other thing. Oh yeah, we got to import another picture file. Okay, we are going to pick this picture. Okay, I did this picture for Twitter and for my wallpaper, and Kayla liked Mammoth's hand drawing, and so she wanted Mammoth's hand to be writing her name. So I just imported the hand that I made from another image, and I don't need the two, so I'm going to erase the two. We're on eraser tool, and I'm just going to get rid of that number 2. Okay, I want the hand to be down at the bottom of the picture and turned the opposite direction, so I'm going to go to select, and I'm going to go to layer, and I'm going to flip that layer horizontally. Flip horizontal, and then I'm going to rotate, layer, rotate 180 degrees. So there, now the hand is coming up from the bottom, and we'll be writing her name from the bottom. I think I'll just hide the hand for just a moment. I'm going to import another picture. File, import, insert as a layer from photos. This was just a snapshot of a conversation on Twitter. Edit, transform layer, move and scale. And that was just so I could get her name. Ooh, that looks really, why is that? Huh. I don't know why that's so digitized. Cancel. Edit. I'll do it one more time. Transform layer, move and scale. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We're not really using it anyway, so apply. Okay, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to go to adjust, and I'm going to invert colors. There, I'm going to actually write white letters that will mock kind of Kayla Ann. I'm going to add another layer. Hit the little plus button to add another layer. Now I can put that layer anywhere I want, but I do want to keep it at the very top of the stack of layers here. So here's Kayla's lettering, and I'm going to choose pencil, white, and my tip of my pencil. So now I'm just kind of generally just following mega fan. Kayla really would like to be a mega fan, as I know most of you would like that as well. Mega fan, Kayla Ann. So I'm just tracing those letters, and then I'm going to delete that little. So you can use any font you want, any style. And undo button if it's not quite what you want it to be. I'm going to make a little bit smaller tip. I want to do I want to do a heart at the bottom of the exclamation point. It looks kind of cute. Okay, mega fan, oops, undo. Okay, so I'm going to erase this layer that I was just tracing. So I'm going to delete that layer. Okay, so now I've got mega fan Kayla Ann. So let's kind of, oh yes, that's the other thing that we want to do. She would like to have little frames around her 2 icons that are My Singing Monster apps. So we are going to create a couple frames around these 2 apps. So we are going to go to Edit, Drawing Mode, and we're picking the rectangle, and we are going to draw a square around that. What color? Let's let's do teal blue, kind of a My Singing Monsters blue here. Okay, so let's see how fat our little tool is. Okay. Let's do that again. I'm going to make a little bit thicker frame. Okay. Oops. And I wanted to do that on a blank page, so I want to create an empty page there. Now let's do that one more time. Okay, so now I'm going to go to Edit, Transform Layer, Move, and Scale, and I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger. I'm just nudging it a little bit bigger. Okay, I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to make another one just like that for over here. The easiest way to do that is we're just going to go to Layer and Duplicate. Duplicate the last layer that I'm working with. So now I have two layers, one on top of the other. See, there's two identical layers. I'm going to Edit, Transform, and I'm going to move that layer straight across over here to the other My Singing Monsters app. Okay, so now we've got two layers, two squares that are identical to each other. I'm going to change the color of this one. I'm going to go to Adjust, Hue, and Saturation. I'm going to change it probably to a gold, more like the color of the lettering on Dawn of Fire. Apply. So that's kind of, but I think we want to switch frames, don't we? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do undo. Okay, we're just going to select this layer, this one here, and we're going to go to Adjust, Hue, and Saturation. We're going to change the hue to yellow. A lot of pretty colors there. We could make it green. I want it kind of to be a goldy yellow. Okay, cool. All right, so now I have two squares that are encased or created just in the right spot for those apps. Now I just close that picture that shows the apps and the picture of her screen, because you don't need that right now. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to merge these two. Oh, do I want to merge? Oh, what should I do? Yeah, let's merge. Okay, so we're going to merge. Merge puts one layer down with the other. We're going to merge down. And that just merges those two layers, the one layer down to the layer below it. Okay, so now when I work with them and move them, I move them as one unit. I am now going to just put white behind it just to show you. I'm doing bucket fill and black. And I'm going to actually fill those squares with black, just like that. So now I'm going to do a glow or a border around those pieces, and the reason I put that black fill in there is because I didn't want any of the border color to be on the inside of this app. And I'm going to go back and delete that black later. So now I've got black fill here. I'm going to go to picking a color that we're going to put around those two what should we use? Kind of a bricky orangey maybe, huh? Okay. Well, that's kind of dark, but we're going to maybe go more on the red side. Let's do that red one there. Okay. So, oh, what's for dinner? Kayla says, what's for dinner? Well, what's for dinner? I've got beer can chicken on the grill. Have you ever heard of beer can chicken? Yeah, it's pretty delicious. It's rotisserie chicken anyway. It's a grilled chicken, a whole grilled chicken out on the grill while I'm making this video. Okay, so I've made a color that I want to use to border both of these apps. All right, let's go to Filter, Stylize, and Glow. And we're going to put a glow. Actually, I'm going to cancel. I'm going to double tap that so the black is at the top color. And I'm going to do a slight little shade of black in there first before I add the other one. Okay, so Filter, Stylize, Glow, and I'm going to do an inner glow of black, 100%, maybe 3. Apply. Okay, now I'm going to double tap it again. Whoops, double tap it again. And then I'm going to go to Filter, Stylize, Glow, Normal Glow. And let's make that maybe an 8 and 100%. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Filters, Stylize, Glow, Apply. Now we're going to go to Filters, Stylize, Glow, and bring that blur radius down to 0. Now it's going to make them very dark. Filter, Stylize, Glow, Apply. Filter, Stylize, Glow, Apply. Apply. Filter, Stylize, Glow, Apply. Now I'm going to take that same color, pull it up again, and I'm going to make it lighter. Okay, so lighter red. And now I'm going to go to Filter, Stylize, Glow, and I'm going to do Inner Glow again and take that up to 7. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing that a few times. Filter, Stylize, Glow, Apply. Filters, Stylize, Glow, Apply. Just zoom in here a little bit. Filters, Stylize, Glow, Apply. I'm going to make that a little bit. Oops! Ooh, thank goodness for undo button. Undo. Okay, now let's do that again. Okay, I'm just making it a little bit lighter here. Okay. Filter, Stylize, Glow, and this is the inner glow. Apply. Filter, Stylize, Glow, and I'm going to take it down to blur radius 0. Okay, so there we've got a nice little colored border on our apps. I'm going to do a real quick white. Filter, Stylize, Glow, Inner Glow 1. Okay, so let's see what that looks like on the black background. So that's our little apps. We can take a look at what they look like on the. Oops! See, I've did that fill of black in the middle there. So I'm going to use the selection tool again, magic wand, and tap that black square. And I'm going to go Edit, Clear Selection, and now it's gone again. And I'm going to do the same over here. I'm going to go to Edit, Clear Selection. There, and then we're done. Oops! Select, deselect. All right, so we've created our little squares for our app frames, or app frames for our My Singing Monster apps. And that looks pretty cool. So the next thing I'm going to do is choose the picture that Kayla sent me. And so you see the blue around here. I've chosen that picture. And now I'm going to drop that so it's a little bit see-through, or a lot see-through. And now I'm going to arrange my monsters so I kind of know where the monsters will be peeking through the apps. Okay, so let's do Wisp first. I think Wisp will be on top. So Wisp. Oop. Okay, so there's Wisp. So we're going to go to Edit, Transform Layer, Move and Scale. And I want her to be just kind of peeking out between the apps so we can see her pretty well. I definitely want to see her eyes. I don't want her eyes being blocked at all. Apply. And now I'm going to arrange the pom-pom just behind Wisp. So she's behind Wisp or below Wisp. Okay, so let's do pom-pom. Edit, Transform Layer, Move and Scale. So we're moving pom-pom. Let's find a good place for pom-pom. Let's maybe I'm going to move pom-pom in front of Wisp because it seems more natural. Okay, so I'm moving her in front of Wisp. And then our flower, we're going to move flower, Edit, Transform Layer, Move and Scale. Somewhere kind of right in here so we can see flower between the apps. And yeah, should be good. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do is move the hand. Edit, Transform Layer. Oops, hidden. No. Oh, it is hidden. Okay, Edit. Oopsies. Why did you do that? Oh dear. Oh, what are you doing to me? Okay, drop that down. Invisibility. Oh, man, it didn't save. Saved part of it, but not all of it. Okay, so let's go to File and Save As. Just give it a silly name here. Whatever. I just typed in letters. Okay. Okay, remind me later. Okay, so let's move our monsters again. We're doing Wisp. Pom-pom on top of Wisp. The hand will be on top of all of them. Okay, so let's make Wisp, Edit, Transform Layer, Move and Scale. Apply. Okay, let's do Edit, Transform Layer, Move and Scale. We've got the alien pom-pom now. Where should we put her? I think she looks pretty good right there. Okay, apply. And then let's grab flower, Edit, Transform Layer, Move and Scale. Apply. Okay, so let's go to File and Save. It doesn't auto-save. That's why we didn't lose our picture completely. It doesn't auto-save, and you can adjust it to save more frequently if you'd like. Okay, so we want our hand. Let's bring our hand out. I think I'm going to, just for the moment, hide that app, the picture of her screen. Okay, so let's move the hand. We've selected the hand as the active layer. Edit, transform layer, move and scale. Kayla would like to see her name writing her, or the hand writing her name here. Got to move my picture so I can actually see where I'm moving my hand. Okay, edit, transform layer, move and scale. So we're going to put her name somewhere in there. It's hard for me to put that long word and make it look like Mammoth is drawing that. So I'm actually going to split it up into two, one word above another. So I'm going to grab that Mega Fan Kayla Ann and make a copy, duplicate it, and I'm going to edit, transform layer, move. Okay, so now I've got Mega Fan, apply. I'm going to grab the other layer, edit, transform layer, move. So now I've got Kayla Ann and Mega Fan. Okay, so now I'm going to grab Mega Fan again, edit, transform layer, move, scale, and rotate. Cool. Mega Fan. Do we want to rotate it or not? Maybe a little bit. Apply. And then let's do Kayla Ann. Edit, transform layer, move, scale, rotate. Mega Fan, Kayla Ann. Okay, now I'm going to actually look at the screenshot again and see where that shows up. I see that I've got it close to the shadow of the bottom, and I don't want that close to the bottom. I'm going to move both these pieces together as one by using the little chain link. Any picture that you want to move together as one piece, you can use the little chain link. It'll move both of those pieces together as one. So now we're going to edit, transform layer, move, scale, rotate. So now I'm working with both those layers at the same time. I can rotate them, and I might leave it straight. Apply. Okay, and then let's adjust Mammoth's hand here. Edit, transform layer, move and scale. Apply. Okay, I'm hiding that screenshot again, one more time. So basically, this is our picture for her phone. What I'm going to do now is save it. File, File, Save. Now I'm going to add a frame around it, because when you place a picture into your a phone or iPad, you want a little bit of a border around your picture so you've got some adjustment room. So we're going to actually go to Image, Canvas Size. We're going to pop this up a little bit. What in the world? Oh, no wonder our images were a little bit off. When I imported photos at the very beginning, I must have just imported photo, not insert as a new layer. So we're working with a much smaller image. The clarity is going to be not quite what we would like it to be. But, okay, so I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. 575, let's do 650, 650. Okay, so maybe I'm going to go 700. Okay, so, okay, change canvas size. Okay, so I am actually going to do bucket fill and choose my black layer here, right there, my black layer, and I'm going to bucket fill another color around the black bucket fill. Okay, so now when she places it in her phone, she's just gonna pinch it out until there's the black is showing, not the aqua, and then she'll know she's got it perfectly sized into her phone. So that's it. That's all there is to making her wallpaper for her phone. Now we're gonna go to File and Save. Oh, Sophie. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to go to Edit. File, Export. I always export as a PNG and export to photos. Okay, so now we can go to Photos. Here it is in Photos. I'm going to actually just airdrop it to, well, I guess I won't because my phone is recording right now. So anyway, I would send it to Kayla and she'll pop it in her phone, and it'll look pretty awesome. She's gonna love it. She sent me some pictures of the one that I created for her. We were kind of playing around with it a little bit. Let me see if I can find one that this is the one that we created then earlier tonight when I was preparing to make the video. Similar, but a little bit different placement of monsters, but it's still pretty darn cute. Okay, I guess I didn't save it in my folder. It's in my Twitter. But all right, that's it for now. Have fun creating your pieces. So just take a screenshot of your whatever it is you want to duplicate and insert that into a picture and start playing around. You'll know that that's the size you want it to be, and then always make sure you add a border or a frame around that to give you some room to manipulate that picture into place. So that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.